Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, so guys, apologise, we're a bit late. I hope you guys are well. Thank you so much for waiting.
Thank you, thank you. There was some like last minute work bits I had to do. So I got home on time and all of that, and then all of a sudden I had to do some work bits. So that's why we're late. So apologies for that. But we're here and I've made myself a ham and cheese toasted sandwich.
There you go. So, Jensen, how are you? Freon, how are you? Fiona, how are you? How is everybody doing? Are you guys good? Good to see you. There's Kelly's world famous sandwich on my homemade bread. No, it's not. It's not. I said that because I knew she'd go, oh, but she can't say anything because she's got a mouthful of food. Right, let me turn this light on so you can see. There we go. So, how are you guys been? Did you guys have a good weekend? Tommy, hello.
Hey, Tommy. Hope you're well.
Tommy, whereabouts are you at the moment? You don't mind us asking. Good to see you. So, Jensen has some stories that he's going to tell us. So, Jensen, tell us about the stories. Do you want to hear about your stories? Freon said, well, you're here. I need a word about Ailey. She said something about a brain tumor.
Right, okay. I don't like chatting to Ailey when you're not on, and I'm not gonna like chatting about Ailey when she's not on. But do you guys talk? I mean, do you guys have each other's numbers? Do you call regular? I find so Mark and I were having a conversation. I feel like this is very much the digital age where people, instead of picking up the phone and seeing, oh, hi, how are you? Like, what are you doing? Like, shall we go out tonight? What are we doing? Blah, blah, blah. People all of a sudden lose those skills because they're too busy messaging or WhatsApping or whatever. And a friend of mine who I grew up with, so we were born in the same era, she prefers texting or messaging, and I'm just like, right, I love all of that. I don't mind texting, messaging, but I also want to talk to the person. Like, I just feel uncomfortable if all the time I'm messaging and not talking. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Ailey's okay, but give her a call, Freon.
Yeah, call her.
She would love to hear from you. You're a very interesting man. Freon said, yes, I all the time. She never told me anything. She hasn't said anything to me. Well, she has said some stuff on the live. So when she might be on, she normally does come on the Tuesday. So if she's on, but speak to her.
Call her and ask her. Say, oh, I heard you say something on the live. Is everything okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's a good chance for you to speak to her there. So Tommy is in Italy currently. Are you in Bologna? Still, and how's the work going? You don't mind me asking, Tommy. I was going to say, because I know this is your dream job, so I kind of want to live through you. Because I was going to say, because you got such an amazing job doing the Formula One. What's been happening at the moment? Have you been doing your hospitality stuff, or have you been doing something a little bit different? So, Sam,
hey,
good to see you. Sam said, hi guys, sending you lots of love. My sister lost her battle with cancer at the weekend. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sam.
So sorry to hear that, Sam.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I can imagine that being a really sad time. Well, Kelly and I send all our love to you, Sam. We really do. You're a wonderful person. And I really do hope things are okay with you. I know it's very difficult at the moment. Yeah. But I'm so sorry to hear about your sister. But
that's so sad.
If you do message us if you want to have a message outside, because you've got our about page and stuff, but we do hope you're okay. It's nice to see you on though. Jensen said, you remember that yesterday that Hendrix was sick? Yes, I do remember. So he went to the vets today and he should be all fine now. I think his dinner got him an upset tummy.
Oh.
Do you know, Jensen, so there was a lady I was chatting to at my workplace and she has a dog. And she said, her dog had been very sick. And she said she thinks it's a slug. So her dog tends to eat slugs. And so slugs can give a dog a very upset tummy sometimes. So sometimes it could be that. Her gran isn't well, but she did say, sorry, this is what Freon said. She said, going back to Ailey, she said her gran isn't well, but she did say a little thing, I'm worried about her. I think everything's okay about Ailey. I think so. But have a chat with her, Freon. She would love to hear from you.
She would love to hear from you. I mean, if you were worried about something or something, well, you'd love to hear from Ailey, right? So just give her a call.
And also as well, I was going to say, Freon. Sorry, no, Jensen. That was story number 1. You said there's 3 stories. So what's story number 2? Oh, bless you. But yeah, do look after yourself, Sam, because you've had grief is a really difficult thing, and I know it must be really difficult because you know, I remember you mentioned about your mum a couple of years ago as well. So I do hope you're okay. Yeah, there you go. Sending you love, Sam. Hugs and kisses from Freon. Fiona said, "Hi, Sam. Sorry to hear about your sister. I hope you're doing okay." Sam said, "Yeah, thank you, Freon. Sending lots of love, and thank you, Fiona." Tommy said, "It's not been the best start because of my surgery." Oh, yes, you said because of your arm. A few weeks back, my hand and wrist are still in bandage, but I've been doing light duties. I should be in Bahrain currently, but I can't because I have to recover. Oh no, so you missed out Bahrain, and that probably means you missed out on the race as well. But how is the recovery going, Tommy? Are you able? I bet. Do you know what? Many years ago, without boring you about it again, but I remember when I broke my leg playing football, and it is a nightmare. You realise how much you take your body parts for granted, especially like your leg, your arms as well. So you realise all the things you take for granted that you would normally do, that you want to do, you just end up can't doing. So and it's funny now, I've gone back to completely taking, you know, like my legs for granted. But when I was in, you remember when I was in the plaster, so much stuff you can't do.
I remember after COVID when I couldn't walk down the stairs, up the stairs, blah blah blah, and I took it, you know, and I was like, thank God now I can walk. Thank God I've got my breath. Thank God this, that, and the other. But then again, you take advantage of it, don't you?
So Jensen, story number 2. Let us know what it is. Freon said, also, I did a poll earlier about Ben and Jerry's in Vermont because I've been watching so many USA streamers who have been there. I miss the US. I remember were you in Baltimore for a little bit? I know you were in there. Ailey, how are you?
Hey, Ailey, hope you're well.
Hello, Mark and Kelly. How's the week been? We've been good. Look, there you are, Freon. Freon was asking about you. There it is, Ailey. How are you, Ailey? How are you? Is your nan okay? Babe, there you go. There we are. Yes, it's how's your aunt doing, Ailey? Have you heard from your aunt? I hope your aunt's a little bit better. You mentioned her last time. Jensen said, as you remember that I had my vaccine. We do remember you were a bit nervous about it. Today at 4 p.m. So I had one in both arms. It hurt when it goes in.
Yeah.
And it was out in 4 seconds. I was thinking, okay, that was quick. You see? Over like that. Very, very quick. So that's number 3. Are you feeling better? And what is story number 3? Tommy said, it's been well. I'm working with some of the team's PTs for physio on it. That's good as well. Ashfaq, because you've got that whole Formula 1 team. I was going to say there probably is a medical team there as well that they could do. So the fact that you've got a personal trainer working on it too is really, really good. But yeah, what else? So what light duties have they got you doing, Tommy? And when do you think you can go back to traveling? Yeah, I'm fine. My aunt is okay. Oh, that's really good to hear, Ailey. That is really good to hear. I have missed you so much. There you go, said Freon. Hey, look who it is. It's Dwayne.
Hey, Dwayne. Hope you're well.
How are you, Dwayne? How are you getting on? How are things? Good to see. What's the latest? How is the new channel going? So just as a reminder, for those that are interested, Dwayne has his new channel where he's looking at airports, airplanes. Do check that out. It's not this one, Dwayne Curly 16. I've forgotten the number. Put the handle in there, Dwayne. Do that. But have you been? Things been good. Missed you too. How was the holiday? Yes, Freon, you haven't told us. How were things in Ireland? We won't mention about the rugby. France beat Ireland. But you've got to tell us what's been happening. Oh, you're going to Ireland on Thursday. So I thought you'd been. I thought you'd been this weekend. How's the horse riding, said Ailey? Amazing. Did my first jump on Sunday. Amazing. Oh, wow. So Ailey's into the horse ride. So Ailey, how long have you been doing your horse riding stuff? How is that going? Jensen said, and Daddy took me to the railway bridge after to see some trains after for a treat. And the lady there was very nice and friendly, and we got so wet on the way home because it's been raining. I know it's been absolutely bucketing.
It was raining so much. I put my coat. I got Mark to put my coat in the washing machine. I just thought,
if you can hear it spinning, that's Kelly's coat. There you are. Dwayne loves plane spotting, which is when you write it, it's obvious because I know that's what you like. But yeah, there you go. So Jensen, how were the trains? Did you spot any decent trains when you were there? Mark and Kels, I don't know if you know this, but Ailey is doing horse riding. Yes, well, you've just mentioned, and I didn't know that actually. So how are you finding it, Ailey? Is it something you've been really getting into before? How is it? How are you finding it as well? And is there a specific horse they've assigned you to, or you just ride whatever's in the paddock? So story 3, right? Let's hear story 3. Ailey said, yes, babe, and it's amazing. I've missed you, smile so much, and the same. You see, you two need to call each other more.
Yeah.
You two need to call each other.
Call each other and have conversations.
People
have lost the art of conversation. I don't know.
I see. I didn't record it. Hey, Karina, how are you?
Hey, Karina, hope you're well.
Good to see you. We were just saying that young people have lost the art of conversation. We love the fact you are both on the channel. We want you to both be on the channel, but you guys also need to call each other at other times. Communicate.
Yeah.
Jensen, are you interested with fighter jets? Ooh. I hear a story coming here. Where are we? Karina said, Ailey. Ailey said, I don't know why, but you haven't messaged or called me in 3 weeks. Now, Ailey has been under a lot of pressure with other various things, Freon, to be fair. So there's been a lot happening for Ailey. So I think that's probably the reason why. And of course, you're going to Ireland very, very soon. So you're going to be going to see the rugby.
Also, you've been working.
Yeah, exactly. So I've been doing things in hospitality. Sorry, Tommy, I didn't mean to miss on to your point. I was just following the train of thought. Tommy said, I've been doing things in the hospitality office, mainly doing admin stuff. And I should be able to go to Melbourne in a few weeks for the first race. Oh, fantastic. Now, Traveling Aussies, I really, really, really hope you're watching, because Tommy might be coming to Melbourne. So there you go. I know that's not too close to you, but it was funny. And talking of the Traveling Aussies, do you want to talk a bit about the MK vacays and what's been happening?
So I've been editing some videos on MK vacays. There's going to be a video tomorrow, and then there's going to be one on Saturday, and then there's going to be one on the following Wednesday. And we do meet the Traveling Aussies, but it won't be until next Wednesday. So we'll have our travel day, which is tomorrow. Then our day at Magic Kingdom, which is on Saturday. And then we go to Hollywood Studios, I believe. It's after Hollywood Studios, we go to meet the Traveling Aussies.
Here we go. Where are we? Ailey, I don't know why, but you haven't messaged me in 3 weeks. Now, Freon, Ailey have just said you have to message her to start the conversation, because Ailey won't message unless she receives a message. Now, this is ladies' prerogative. That means you're going to have to send the messages. But you can just send something like, hi, Ailey, how are you? That's the perfect start. Or what I do to Kelly is I'll phone her up and go, can I have that thing in the fridge? Disturb her work things because I'm hungry. Hello, Ailey says, Karina. Karina, what have you been up to? Tell us. What's new in your world? How are things in California? So you will not be
bright and sunny, I should imagine.
I was going to say, so the UK is facing a real deluge at the moment. It's been really wet and miserable here, and it has been like that for about a month. So apparently there's a big high pressure over Russia, and that is what's stopping it. So the low pressure can't move on because the high pressure is stopping it. So once that high pressure goes, then we'll be able to have at least some kind of sun. But yeah, it's been a long time coming with some sun. So that California sun, I would really love to see.
California.
Jensen said, so tomorrow, 10 kids in our year 9 are going to a table tennis tournament for the day. And I hope we win. Oh, so you're actually going to play? Are you playing yourself, Jensen? Are you actually going to be in there? I'll go on doing this. This is my table tennis action movement. Where are we? Yeah, Karina. Ailey also asked, how's the week been? Ailey asks, when do you make the videos? Is that us or ours? So Ailey, because we've got 2 channels. So when we go on holiday, that's for MK Bakers. That's when we kind of make the videos. We take tons of footage over 2 weeks, as much as we possibly can. And then over the course of several months, then we turn it into videos. So that's what we do. Mark and Kelly's trips, tips and things. This channel is a bit different. So I'm coming to the end of the Florida videos now. So then what we've been doing is we've been going out the weekends, filming new stuff. And then so we kind of film for this channel, we film at the weekends. So it's either weekends or holidays. That's when we do, because Kelly and I work during the week. But that's when we kind of do our filming as well. Freon said, I've messaged Ailey. Can you tell her from me? You just have. There you go. Ailey, Freon's just messaged you. I see your message. You can ask Freon. You're allowed to ask. Oh, sorry, Karina. No. So Jensen said apparently he's not into the Jets. All right. No, fair enough. So, but I am interested. Karina, you've got me intrigued. Are you near an Air Force base where you are, or have you been seeing some jets there? I've messaged you, Cutie. Can't see it, baby. Right, okay. It's on Google. Oh, right, it's on Google Chat. Right, okay. So there you go. Jensen says, so my stories have not finished until Friday with new updates.
Oh, well, we'll be looking forward to those updates then.
We will do. We will do. So just as a starter, I wanted to thank everybody as well for checking out our video that we had on Sunday. Now, apologies, Jensen pointed this out, and Jensen's right. I wanted to set it as a premiere, and I don't know what happened. I said it as a premiere, but for some reason, the video just came up on the Sunday, so we couldn't comment, which was annoying. But that's when we went to Disney Springs to the Coca-Cola shop, which also has a rooftop bar, and in there, they do things called the Tray Around the World, where you get to try drinks from all around the world, as you saw. So Kelly and I sampled all of them. We bought some extras as well. And of course, like I said, so if anybody's interested, you are in Florida, in Disney Springs. There's 3, they said, Coca-Cola stores like that across the UK. One in Vegas, one in Florida. Can't remember where the other one is. And then... of course, like I said, you can then get to see what they sell there. But we really liked it. Bit different from food, but we did enjoy.
I liked it because it was different. It's different to what we normally do. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I like trying all the different drinks. Yeah, I thought it was good. I would definitely do it again.
Freon said, also, Mark and Kels, I know what you're going to say. Me and Ailey need more communication. And do you know what? It's just one of those things you should do. Don't go 3 with that. So Freon, you now know what to do. So Ailey's made it very clear. You have to contact her. So just every now and again, drop her a message. When she's ready, she'll respond to you. Yeah. You know, so you can just do that. But don't leave it.
Yeah, don't like 3 weeks.
3 weeks is too long.
Yeah.
3 weeks is far, far too long. And we don't want to bombard her with text. But at the same time, you don't leave it 3 weeks. You know, otherwise that's a very long time to leave it for somebody. Jensen said, I've got a B737. Oh, is this a new? What happened to the A360? Or is it in your private?
It's in your garage.
So I might film it. Yes, let's have a look at that. We want to do that. Eddie, what you're doing, says Freon. Right, Jensen said, well, I might get YouTube channel for my birthday. We will see.
Ooh.
So does this mean you're going to start uploading videos? So, right, come on, you can do some talking.
When is your birthday?
Yeah,
I mean, you don't need to tell us the month. You don't need to tell us like all the details. But why is it you're waiting until your birthday? Well, is that something that your mum and dad have said, like, oh, you have to wait till your birthday, and maybe you'll get a YouTube channel on your birthday? That'd be interesting to know. What has everyone also been up to? Let us know, because we've done. Do you said to me to talk? You sound like you want to talk.
No. I thought you were coming to the end of your thought. Kels, I have something to tell you, says Freon.
What
if you like to buy chocolate, but when I'm in Ireland, I'm going to be buying Dubai chocolate. I'm going to make you so jealous.
I'm already jealous. I'm already envious What Dubai style chocolates will you be getting? Is the question.
There was some here we have.
Yeah, your brother got us some. But Mark eats a lot of stuff, so
I didn't. No, I definitely did not finish that. I don't know where that's gone. There was some right here. I fancy having some as well. Oh, there it is. There it is, Freon. There it is. It's one we had before, but look at that. I nearly missed it. So this one is actually really nice. This is the Lint Dubai style chocolate.
Yeah.
Give this a try, guys. It is, if you can get hold of it.
It's more reasonably priced than the other one. So the other one that I like is from La Direct. That's pretty expensive. But the actual Dubai chocolate was £25 when I went to Harrods. And I got two. I got a Biscoff one, and I got the actual Dubai one. Yeah.
That is really, really good. There you go. So they say Dubai style. It's not actual.
It's not actual. Yeah.
I think she'd have fell off her chair when you said you spent £50 on 2 chocolate bars.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, crazy prices. But you know what? We do it so you don't have to. We you know, it's all for science purposes. We do it so that you don't have to.
So when you're getting this Dubai chocolate, is it actually in Ireland you're getting it from? Are you going to film it as well, Freon?
Yeah, are you going to film it?
Are you going to get Ailey some? No, I'm putting you under pressure now. It's in November. Oh, so it's quite a way.
What's in November?
Jensen's birthday.
Oh, Jensen, you're a little November.
Well, he actually put the date in.
What star sign? Let me see. Oh, you're a Saggy.
It's chocolate.
A Sagittarius.
It's probably a good thing that this was hidden. Sorry. Now it's in sight.
Yeah. Now it'll be finished, like all the other chocolates that you finished.
Go on, carry on.
Yeah. So what's everyone been up to? Tell us what tell us what are you going to be doing for next weekend. Now, next weekend is Valentine's. Also, we've got our pajama thing on Friday, right? I'm thinking, you know what? We could make it Valentine's themed.
We could indeed. So just explain to anybody that didn't catch us on Tuesday what we're doing on Friday.
Okay, so Friday we're going to do a pajama get together. So we're going to have our pajamas. We're going to have our snacks. Now, don't be downed by Valentine's, because you know, like sometimes people like down Valentine's, they're not in a couple or whatever and all of this. Listen, I celebrated Valentine's and I was never in a couple. Do you know what I mean? I went out with my girls and I got my girls gifts, and sometimes they would get me Valentine's gifts and stuff like that. Sometimes I'd leave it on my friends. Like, so me and one girl, we used to work together. I used to put like a little chocolate flower on her desk, like a chocolate rose. So don't think because you don't have a partner, you can't celebrate Valentine's. That's all the more reason. You should be celebrating yourself, girl and guy. You should be celebrating yourself. So I'm thinking we could make it Valentine's themed, like get like red, white, pink stuff, and just sort of like, yeah.
There you go. But if you're not into Valentine's Day at all, you can just join us, have some snacks. So what we're going to do, we're calling it the pajama party. You can watch us in your PJs. We will be in our pajamas. Don't worry, they will be nothing you won't want to see.
Listen, even if you don't want to take part and just have us in the background, that's cool too. You don't have to partake. You can just watch us if you want to. Do you know what I mean? Just like, if you do want to partake, then just like, you know, message us in the chat. And if you don't want to do Valentine's theme thing, you don't have to. It's, you know, do what you're doing. Do you know
how the limited edition. Also, I'm back. Yeah, and actually, about Freon's birthday's in November, I think. Oh. Yeah, I'm back at college another day, stuck in a building for hours. I'm back at college. Yay, sarcastic. Yeah. How come you're back at college? You're still working though, right?
Yeah, I thought you enjoyed the job.
Yes, I thought your birthday was in November. He said, "Excuse me, I'm in November too." Yeah, I thought you were.
Hold on, it was Jensen talking about his birthday. We can all tell our birthdays. We can all start like saying when our birthdays are.
Ailey says you are like me because everybody likes you. Everybody does like you, Ailey. This is very, very true. And Freon. Are we going to have a Valentine's party stream? If so, I can say how much I love you, Marky, on stream. Well, we love you too.
We do.
But also as well, yeah. So that's what we're doing. It will be a pajama party on Friday. Like I said, have your PJs, go and relax.
Pajama jam.
But make sure you have plenty of snacks with you. So we're going to be doing snacks as well.
It won't be pajama jam, by the way, because
I don't even know what that
we
means.
don't even have the space. Yeah, well, you have to, first of all, you have to have been into those types of films. Pajama jam, if you know, you know. You had to be into those types of films to watch them, to watch all the kid and play and all of that. But it won't be like that.
We're going to make it extra special on Friday. We are Jensen. We are definitely indeed. So Jensen, make sure you get your snacks. We're going to have plenty of snacks and do that. Baby, we should come. I hope you guys do come. Come and join us on the thing. Right, Karina said the Super Bowl was held in the Bay Area this weekend. And there were fighter jets did a flyover in formation over the Levi Stadium. It was really cool. Reminded me of Top Gun. Oh, I saw that. What was the controversy about the song?
Yeah, but so basic, I don't know, but it's like, so this artist, I'm not going to mention the name because I don't know the ins and outs of everything, but there's an artist, and on TikTok, a lot of people have been blocked from, like, when they go into their block, they see that this artist has been blocked and they haven't blocked them. So clearly, you know, the social media platform have blocked them on purpose.
Wow.
So I don't know what the controversy is, but all of these things kept popping up about this artist, you know, in the little title, that person's going to be performing, or this blah blah blah, and it's like a what do they call it, a pseudonym? What, your stage name?
Yeah, stage name.
Yeah, so it's a stage name, obviously not the person's real name. And I don't know what the controversy is. Maybe Karina might be able to tell us. I don't know.
Yeah, President Trump, that's for sure.
Yeah, and yeah, it's just been really, really weird because I don't know why. But he also the person also sings in a different language.
Where are we? Yes, that's true. 80. So what time is it going to be at? Said Freon to Ailey. Yeah, Ailey said, what do you mean? Yeah, what are you talking about, Freon? Oh, you've been to your aunt constantly, of course, because I know, you know, you're seeing how she is. Freon, the stream for Valentine's will be in the evening. Yes, it'll be usual time, 6:30 on Friday. But like I said, we go for a bit longer on a Friday.
Yeah, we do.
So if you guys want to take your time, we will be in our PJs just relaxing. Yeah, that is the plan. But the most important thing is you don't have to be in your pajamas, but make sure you have snacks to eat along with.
Yeah, just come, just join us. Like I said, you can just watch us. You don't have to partake if you don't want to. But if you do and you want to bring snacks, then by all means do. Get your popcorn ready, your crisps, whatever snacks that you like. If you like fruit, get your fruit ready, all of that type of stuff. Yeah.
Oh, so Jensen's already there. He said at school, we turn the lights off, put the blinds and curtains closed, and put the party lights on, loud music, and we should be doing it. There you go. So you've got that kind of setup already, Jensen. There you are. That's exactly what you want. Baby, I'm your Valentine, says Ailey to Freon. There you are. Freon, bear that in mind. Get something nice for Ailey. Right. Karina said, Bad Bunny, yes, it's definitely political. Yes, I did see that. We won't go into it too much, Karina. But yeah, I did see that as well. I had a host of questions to ask you, and I thought, the live is just not the appropriate place. But
No.
I am really looking forward to you meeting one day. I've got so much to talk to you about. But yeah.
I don't know what the controversy is, but yeah, there's big things surrounding it.
I'm not going to say it because it's political. Karina, Bad Bunny is the best. There you are. There you go. Ailey likes it.
A lot of people do like the act, so I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to talk about it maybe.
Yeah. I was going to say
after the live.
What was I going to say to you? So one of the things I do like about America with the Super Bowl is the whole paraphernalia around it. Now we do have something nowhere near that big, but so for example, the big sort of celebration here will be one of the cup finals. So either the FA Cup final, Maybe Wimbledon, but they're certainly not on that level. You certainly don't have those.
But the halftime thing never used to be big. It all of a sudden became big, and it became this massive thing where artists would come, and it was a whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But it never used to be. But yeah.
No, this is the thing, because I was going to say, actually, because we just don't do that in the UK. Not certainly that level. It's kind of trying to get there. Sky TV are trying to get it there, but it's what was I going to say?
It will get there one day, but it'll be a number of years because we don't spend as much money on acts and things like that as they do in the States. So to have certain artists or performers and stuff like that, it's nowhere near where the States are, because the States, they do, you know, because it costs a lot of money to put on something like that.
Yeah,
and it's only for what, half an hour?
Yeah. Bad Bunny is hot. There you go. Well, there you go. And you got to see him as well. Jensen said, one of my friends at school is having his vaccine on Saturday morning at 8 a.m. That's on a Saturday.
Wow.
So he's not having a lie-in. I do feel bad for him. I hope he's getting a longer lie-in on Sunday. That would annoy me if I had to get up at 8 to get an injection.
Listen, there are other Saturdays he can have a line. There's one Saturday he'll have to get up early, just one.
Yeah, well, it's not quite the same, is it? Because, like I said, it's all right if you have to get up for something good, but when it's something like a vaccine, you think, oh, great, I've got to get over and get stabbed. Karina said, Super Bowl has always been huge here. My sister was in one of the halftime shows with Beyonce.
Wow.
Oh, really? Is your sister a singer or a musician or a dancer? Let us know. I'm intrigued. Karina's just got this wonderful life. She goes, oh, yeah, I knew him.
Her and Sam.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sam also has a wonderful life.
It's just amazing idea. Oh, yes, I knew President Obama such and such and such and such. Really? You go, yeah. I think the best thing I ever did was like some obscure, like I'm talking about people like Jim Bowen I once met. You know, some really obscure person you would never know.
Shook that guy's hand who you like. The one in the band.
I'm joking. I know, but it's nowhere on Karina's stories. That's the problem though, Karina. I think you would get quite bored if you met me. You'd be talking these stories. What about you, Mark? I go, no. Oh, the Valentine's party is streaming in the evening. Yes, it is. So 6:30. Freon. Kelly turned it into a Valentine's thing. It's more.
No, I just said it's a PJ party, but I might do it as I am going to do it as a Valentine theme. That's all I said.
Absolutely. And Jensen, you do have the half term. So next week is half term. So what are you going to be doing on your week off? Ashrat, Freon, do you get the week off? Because if you've gone back to college. And how's the work going as well? Are you still doing the work? Let us know. Karina went, yeah, 10 years ago. Oh, I see. So it's 10 years ago. This is for Kelly. One met David Schwimmer eons ago because I went to the same hairdresser he did in LA.
Wow.
Did you talk to him?
You know all the stars are living in LA. I was going to mention something now. So for those of you who are of a certain age, will know New Kids on the Block, and then Jordan Knight had a solo album. Where it's a fairground scene, kind of like sort of like based on Grease almost. And he came to London and I won a competition, and I met him and then watched him perform. It was at Capital Radio, because Capital Radio had a restaurant at the time in Leicester Square. And I won the competition. I brought a friend with me. We went and got stuff signed. And then we went to the restaurant and then we saw him perform on stage.
There you go. Kelly, I told you that story that we met the bassist from Miami. That was so funny. Of course, Kelly's as deaf as anything. So I go, that's the bassist from what? It's the what from the what?
And Mark's got a cheek, right? Because Mark is loud all the time. Whenever we're on the live, he's shouting constantly in my ear, constantly. So obviously, by this point, I'm deaf, right? The amount that the guy shouts, I'm deaf. So he's talking to me. So he's always talking loud. All of a sudden, it's like,
yeah, well, of course, I'm like, shout it so the guy can hear it.
Peas and carrots. And I'm just like, I can't hear what you're saying, so you need to talk a bit louder.
Sorry, I've just read. I'm going to read Karina's comment. That's brilliant. Freon said, "Can I wear my PJs then? Because I will be at my granddad's that day." Yes, you can.
You can.
And get your granddad to wear his PJs. Everyone has to wear their PJs. I'm joking. You don't have to. But yeah. If your granddad wants to join us, he can wear his PJs too. Karina said, "I said to David, are you done? Because my appointment's now." Come on, David.
Jordan and I were signing my thing, and he screwed up the line. I was going, "Don't desecrate it," and my friend was like, "Kelly," and I was like, "What is that?" He then got another album cover and wrote, but the one that he brought was the American one and not the British one, so obviously they were different. I was mad.
Oh, Karina, that is funny. Did you, when you said it, just out of interest, did you intend to say it, or did you just treat him like a regular Joe and then said it and thought, oh, I've just told David Swimmer to hurry up?
Was he as well known as he is now?
Oh yeah, 10 years ago he would have been.
I suppose is the question. Yeah, 10 years ago. Yeah.
Well, oh no, sorry, that was 10 years ago. I think Karina's sister was performing with Beyonce. Right. So I said dancing. I didn't know if it was a dance. I've seen you change your photo, Jensen. I like your photograph. Freon said, what time? 6:30, Freon, usual time, 6:30. So what we'll do, so just let you guys know, on a Tuesday, we haven't got any food today, unfortunately. We normally do something to taste, but unfortunately we don't today. But we will be doing some snacks on Friday. So our new little thing is on Friday. We tend to go a bit longer because it's Friday. Kelly and I haven't got work the next day, so we can kind of extend that a little bit. So if you guys want to join in, I know for our American viewers, it's late morning for you back then. So again, if you're able to join, we like to stay on a little bit longer because obviously you guys can as well. And if anybody wants to stay in the UK, of course, or anybody
who wants to come and stay in and stay for longer, then join us.
Did you say 6:30 on Friday? Because I'll wear my red PJs, and can we play games like musical statues? I don't know if we can kind of on the live because we can't see you moving. Yeah. But we could do a quiz if you wanted to. But you'd have to think of some questions. But yeah, we're happy to do that if you want to do it. But yeah, think of it. It'll have to be an interactive game where because we can't see you. You can see us, but we can't see you. Yeah. Karina said, I just treated him as if he was a regular guy. I definitely knew who he was at the time. You put him in his place, Karina. Just because he thinks he's a star, he doesn't get there. Come on.
How much hair does he need to like style or whatever?
David, please, come on. I've got stuff to do. That's absolutely brilliant. Leading Healing.
Hey.
How are you?
Hope you're well.
Hello, Mark and Kelly and all. I'm glad I remembered. You may be live today and switched over to here as one of the first things I noticed when I came from watching Lynn was there were 500 comments. It's a lot on. So, no, we always do our. How are you, by the way? Good to see you. Plus, as well, we always do our lives Tuesdays and Fridays. So, I think you mixed this up before. I think you thought we did the Mondays, but no, it's Tuesdays and Fridays.
Tuesdays and Fridays.
I don't ask me why we picked those days in the past. We've kind of just stuck with them. That's what I'm saying to. Do you know what though, Karina? You will always garner respect. I will tell you, you will always garner respect because of that.
I'm just thinking, what is he having styled? His hair's very, very short.
Well, Lena here said her videos and her 4SR. I was thinking of your. Oh, bless. Freon said, and I also don't think we could do a call because of safety concerns. Yeah, no, that's right.
That's correct.
We've just got to be careful because we obviously want to protect everybody here. Healing said, warm hoodie, Mark. I prefer zippy ones, easier kind, but adjustable. But you look cozy. Do you know what? I don't like the zippy ones.
I prefer the zip ones.
Kelly prefers them, but I don't. I just prefer to put them on. Once they're on, it's on. Because I end up having this thing just like playing it with like this all the time. So I just prefer, although I'm playing with these tassels. But I much prefer them without them. But I know you prefer them. I always find that the ones with the zip lose their shape quicker. Don't know why. Don't know why. I always find they lose their shape quicker.
I don't find that they lose their shape, but I don't need to fiddle about with things the way that you do.
I always do. Leading Healing says, I was thinking Monday. Yes, no, I know, because you mentioned it before. But of course, got to have watch time. But yes, I did. So I caught up with your live very interesting. It was a shame I had to leave, unfortunately, because G was just about to go on the piano, and unfortunately, it was about our time, about 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning at this point. So
Yeah.
I was definitely falling asleep a little bit, but that was the only reason why. Hi, Kelly, says Leading Healing.
Hello. Hope you're well.
Ailey said, it's good. I did my first jump, was a bit excited. How are you finding the horse riding, Ailey? Are you having fun with it as well? Is this the first time you've gone, or have you been doing this for a while? Freon said, also, my granddad does not like Valentine's for one reason. He is old. That doesn't mean you can't dislike Valentine's Day. And plus, it will be me and Ailey just saying, I will be here, so ready. I'll be like, oh, yeah, it's party time. Well, like I said, your granddad can join in, you know. If you want to, you can put any comments your granddad wants to put up. How about that? So we can say, and we will say hello to your granddad on the Friday.
Yeah.
Leading Healing said, yay, weekends are even better. I thought that that had been on the weekend. And you heard some, and sorry, thanks. Glad you're both well. Really, really. No, we are both well. Good to see you as well. Hope you and G are good. Yeah, that was the only reason why I was like this. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. I was listening to G play it. And the thing is, he's got quite a mild voice, hasn't he? Because he was playing as well. And I was like, oh, this is nice. All right, I'm going to have to go to sleep now. Jensen said, if you didn't do a live on Friday, you could have done one on Saturday. Now, Jensen, we did, do you know what? Funny enough, so Kelly and I did think about that. But what we tend to do is that's when we tend to go out doing our filming on Saturday.
Yeah.
That's why we try and keep the Saturdays clear for that reason. We can't always commit to a Saturday, ironically, because we're not working. But that's what we tend to do. So that's the reason why we keep the Saturdays free, so we can do some filming. Now, do you want to talk about, rather than texting?
I'm not texting anything. I'm looking for something.
Okay. Do you want to talk a little bit about what's coming up on MK Vacays?
So on MK Vacays, we've just finished season 3, which was in May. So we just finished that, and then somebody was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna miss like not catching up on your videos. When have you planned your next trip? And I said, well, funnily enough, I'm starting season 4. So there will be loads of videos, good things to see, good things to catch up on. I would really like to do Wednesdays and Saturdays, but it's not always going to be possible. But I will always try to do at least one for the Wednesday. And then if there's a Saturday one, that's a bonus. So currently I have done Wednesday and Saturday, and I have just finished the following Wednesday. I just need to schedule it to be on MK Vacays. So there's Wednesday, Saturday, and then the following Wednesday. And I've actually finished that. I just need to do the description, upload it. I've already done the thumbnail, all of that type of stuff. So I've done the music, I've done everything. So I just need to, Saturdays for definite, Wednesdays for definite, Saturdays for definite, they're already uploaded. They're just scheduled. And if you take a look, because I've advertised it on both on the posts, so you will know I've already advertised Wednesday and Saturday on Mark and Kelly's Trips, Tips and Things, and on MK Vacays. So go take a look. But tomorrow will be our travel day, and it's my birthday trip. And you'll see the first one on Wednesday, and then you'll see the second one. We're at Magic Kingdom on Saturday, and then the third one, which will be next Wednesday, will be at Hollywood Studios. And we also meet the Traveling Aussies.
We do. So all that is to come. That's on MK Vacays. So of course, on this channel, we're carrying on with our Florida season, and we're coming to the end now. So I've got the last 4, I think, to put up, and then we are back to the lovely, beautiful
regular scheduled viewing
UK, where we can show some more UK eats and things that we're going to do. Also, when you said party, said Freon, I'll decorate my computer with love hearts for a background for the party. Oh,
wow, okay,
that will be great. Leading Healing said, and again, where can we find your merch? We got Valentine's Day coming up, and we've been craving ordering a pizza. But yeah, oh my God, season 4, what fun and laughs. Happy birthday, Kelly.
Thank you very much. Not my birthday anymore, but thank you.
It was back in November.
Yeah, it was back in November. But I just thought, so there was a delay in the May ones because the laptop was just lagging, and I just thought, oh, I can't work with this. Then Mark tried, but he couldn't do like 2 videos and stuff like that. He found it very difficult. So I was like, do you know what? Let me just try and breeze through it, and let me just try and work and sort of like see what I can do. So I got on and I sort of started, and it became a bit easier. So then I was able to finish season 3. But where it was delayed, I can now continue on to season 4. So it's almost like if you wanted to, you could binge watch season 3 and then, you know, have a few episodes of season 4. So yeah, I think it worked out relatively well. But then at least it's not big long gap in between season 3 and season 4.
Also, Mark and Kels said, Freon, I can't wait for the party, which means you'll be able to keep a virtual eye on us all. Well, we never keep a virtual eye on
Exactly.
you, but we let you do as you please.
Yes.
But you must, we're always glad, yes, we really want you to join us. That'll be amazing. Leading here said, oh, I thought you said your birthday a couple of days ago, but I guess that's because you're being behind in uploading.
Yes, yeah.
Be more natural, less editing. I think you said you don't like editing much anyway. P.S. When in November? Because you are, so that's 4 of you. That is 4 of you in November. So that Freon's in November, Kelly's in November, Jensen's in November, and Leading Healing is in November.
Wow.
I am not sure I like being surrounded by so many Scorpios. I am not sure.
Yeah, you want to watch out. You want to watch out for our Scorpios. Just saying.
So Freon says, Ailey, are you going to be coming to the party on Friday? Give her a text, Freon.
Yeah.
Send her a text.
Just call her and ask her.
Jensen said, do you think you need a new computer for editing your videos?
I do think I need a new laptop for editing my videos. Currently, the problem is, right? So,
oh, sorry, Jensen's got to go. Take care, Jensen.
Bye, Jensen. Bye. See you next week. See, the thing is, now don't get me wrong, I could not go on holiday and get a laptop.
Then you've got nothing to edit.
But then I'll have nothing to edit. So therein lies a problem. So then I have to sort of like save, basically, do it the old fashioned boring way. But then there's always something that comes up.
Yeah,
a holiday. And I have to find the funds to pay for a holiday.
These are our first world problems.
First world problems.
Where are we? Leading in, he said, it's a scorpion pit. It certainly is. It certainly is. And I'm right in the middle of a scorpion pit right here. This is it. Senkor, how are you?
Hey, Senkor, hope you're well.
Good to see you. How you been? Everything good? Thank you for the comments, as everybody, for the videos as well. I know you were one that commented as well.
Yeah.
It was. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Actually, it was something a bit different. When I was editing it, I thought, oh, are people going to enjoy this? I tried to make it a bit fancier by putting all the flags in the corners, but Kelly didn't like that bit. But I know
it's not that I didn't like it. I just thought, why are you making them so big?
So you can see them. Exactly. I learned a lot. I thought
that's fair enough. I mean, you're editing. I just said I didn't like the size of the flags.
And I knew more flags than I realized. I was a bit stuck at Panama. I thought, oh my God, which one's Panama? So of course I found this website where you type in the flags, but then it would bring up loads, even if it wasn't related to that country. So I think, oh, what one's that? Is that right? Is that Panama's? Oh, that's it. Right. So I learned a little bit. Find a Kahoot for the party, said.
Oh, that's the Kahoot is the they do like quizzes. So Kahoot do quizzes and stuff like that. So yeah. And yeah, because we were actually looking at Kahoot at work.
Yeah. Oh, so Scott said, good, thanks. I'm just back from babysitting and I have news. Oh,
I'm gonna guess another pregnancy. You're gonna be a granddad again.
Oh, is this true, Sinclair? Or is it something different?
Or have you booked a trip to Florida with the grandbabies? That would be cool.
Well, let's see what Sinclair says. For Sinclair, I bet it may be something completely different. Leading Healing said, I guess I'm not meant to get merch. It's okay. Well, actual fact, so I forgot to ask about the merch bits. So we're still looking into that, Leading Healing. it's not dead in the water, but I
Yeah.
do need to look into it a bit more. So we will get some. So I've been banging on about getting merch for a while. So what we will be doing is looking into that as well. So
Yeah. It is. Do you know what? So obviously, because we work and stuff like that, and then we're editing. We don't and then we have to go out and film videos. We don't have like loads of spare time all the time. I think if one of us didn't work or something like that, or one of us was working part-time, we'd have more time to actually, look into certain things and all that. But when you're working sort of like, 40-hour weeks, and then you're trying to edit in your downtime. I spent all day Sunday editing. I spent the whole day. I
yeah,
woke up.
she did.
I woke up early. Mark was still asleep. It was about 8 o'clock, and I came downstairs, and I didn't finish editing till 10, 11 o'clock, I think. And that was just editing 3 videos. So imagine how much time it takes when Mark's just doing evenings or something like that. And then we try to go out on a Saturday, or I might just want some downtime on a Saturday, not do anything, just doom scroll or watch TV or something like that. So it is really difficult to then try to, research other things and all of that. And then in between, on the Saturday, sorry, I wasn't even relaxing. On the Saturday, I was doing all the shorts. So all the shorts that you saw that were popping up, I think I did 3 on a Saturday, and then I might have done 3 on a Sunday, 1 yesterday. That took me all of Saturday. So I had to do all the shorts and stuff like that. Then Sunday I edited the videos. So it's quite a lot that we try to cram in.
And also as well, I think our logo for Mark and Kelly's trips, tips and things is a little bit boring. So we do want to try and get like a cartoon of Kelly and I. Now there are a few things we can do, but we will get onto it. Sorry, that's a long-winded way of saying we will get onto it. We haven't. It's not dead in the water.
It's not dead in the water. It's just that it's the time, and then it's different things.
Anyway, I want to hear some Cops news. So Cop, my dude, says Freon. You and I have had our usual catch up. Yo, you're saying it's like it's going to be positive news. I hope so. Here we go. My granddaughter is going to have a baby brother or sister. Way! Oh, wonderful.
That's wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, so you must be so pleased.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Oh.
I
knew it was going to be something like that. I knew. I remember when my sister rang me one time. I goes, "Oh, you're pregnant, aren't you?" She goes, "How did you know?" And then she rang me, and obviously, like a while later, she rang me again, and she goes, "Oh, I goes, you're pregnant, aren't you?" She goes, "How do you always know?" And I was just like, "I don't know. It's just you have a feeling about these things." And congratulations.
That's amazing. You must be so happy.
Yeah. And you know what? It'll be so nice when you sort of like take them on a holiday and do all the granddad things. It'll be lovely.
When did you find out? You don't mind me asking. You don't have to share that if you don't want to.
Probably found out yesterday.
I don't know. He may have found out on the way today.
Whenever he babysat.
We may be the first to know. Freon said, oh my God, you're going to be a granddad again. Well, congratulations. Leading in said, like I say, why focus so much on editing? I wish G was home to podcast with. And well, this is keeps feeling that life is short and somehow going to happen before long. And I know what you're saying as well, leading in, and that is true. I mean, you kind of got it depending on how much you want to put into it. I do want to make our videos better. I'm gonna say that, and so one of the things I'm always trying to do is definitely improve the ones that I've got. So it's ones that. But that's just something I want to try and improve.
I think for me, I try to make the editing as easy as possible. So I like to put in the transitions, and I like to do certain things, but it just takes a while. And it's very different when you're doing lives. So when you're doing lives, you don't have to edit. You're just, you're chatting, we're chatting with you and stuff like that. But for the reason why I suppose I thought about the channel and then I brought it with Mark was because I wanted to do something that sort of helped our creative side as well, because we love creating stuff and all of this. I'm just not into the editing side of things, but I edited for a very long time, and then Mark said he would take over the editing, of which he did for Mark and Kelly's Chips, Tips and things. And you wanted to focus more on food, and what I like that. I like that we focus more on food, but I also wanted to do one where we could showcase holidays and stuff like that. So I just wanted to do, and then I thought, you know what, let's do MK Vacay. So now there's 2 channels, and so between us, because Mark is editing all food videos and I'm editing all holiday videos. So then we can then, so we do so if you think about it, we do the lives every Tuesdays and Fridays. Then you have a video on Sunday and we do a video on Wednesday. And then I'm trying currently to do a video on Saturday. So then you have a video on Wednesday. So we've pretty almost got the week covered, if that makes sense.
Otherwise you'll be sick of us.
Yeah.
Where are we? So let's go back a little bit. Oh, I don't know, said Leading Hilly. Maybe even I'd be so happy to help out with your store. Now, I appreciate that. We do appreciate.
Thank you.
What we'll do is we'll definitely look into doing some merch, and then I want to do a giveaway more than anything to begin with. So
yeah, but it's not feasible to do the giveaway because it's people's addresses.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
That's the problem.
Is giving your addresses.
So what I would prefer to do, I would love to do giveaways. We want, from when we started, we wanted to do giveaways. We wanted to do t-shirts, we wanted to do mugs and stuff like that. People are like, I want one, I want one, I want one. But then we get to the issue of people of a data protection and all of this. And there's so many nuances that people don't really think about, and that we have to think about. We also have to think about protecting you, protecting us, all of that type of stuff. So then somebody mentioned something where we could do like a little storefront and people could go there and purchase whatever it is that they want. And then obviously the storefront will take a commission from that and things like that. So I think that is something that I will look into, and because we were also looking, somebody was saying about PO box, and that is also something else we need to look into and stuff like that. We did have a look into it before, but I was having a look on it on the live the other day, and I just need to sort of I just need to find the time to sit down and say, right, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to read into. This is blah, blah, blah. But it's tricky. It's tricky to find time to try and do everything. And it's lovely that people offer, oh, we can help with this and we can help with that and stuff like that. And I really appreciate it. But I also think to myself, but life will get in the way sooner or later. So it is really something that Mark and I have to handle and say, right, okay, this is how we're going to take control of it. This is what we're going to do, because we can only do what we can do, if that makes sense. It would be nice to have other people involved and things like that, but other people have their lives. If we find it difficult, as willing and as positive and stuff like that, and so appreciate that life all, at sooner or later will get in the way, and it won't be, do you know what I mean, feasible for the whole time for someone else to do. So Mark and I, we have to do it and think, right, okay, so this is feasible. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to handle it. So yeah, it's a tricky one. It is a tricky one.
Right, let me catch up with the comments. So St. Cot said, hi, Freon. Hope you're well. Thank you. No worries, St. Cot. Leading Healing said, I've got party appetite today, by the way. P.S. Congratulations. Oh, that's congratulations to St. Cot. I see. Sounds good. We have, I think that was a mistype in there. That's sweet. I only hope the world keeps getting better for the next generation. I feel so old when I see the young ones, said Leading Healing. No, him and his family are the first to know. Of course, I was only joking. But we're the first to know on the live, so this is incredible. Maybe it's also watching Long Island Medium. It's no healing. What was that word? Anyway. Freon said, anyways, time for me to go get ready for college tomorrow. I'll see you on Friday for the party. Wish me luck on the journey to Dublin. Good luck.
Good luck.
And we will
good luck. We all wish you good luck.
And we're going to really look forward.
If you know, you know.
I'm going to really look forward to seeing you on Friday. Take care. Oh my God, is that a Judas Priest? Is a religious song, I believe. Judas Priest, the rock band. I used to love Judas Priest. Hello, Charlie. How
Hey
you
Charlie,
doing?
how you well?
Sinclair said, "Thank you. I'm over the moon. I
Oh,
found
yeah.
out today."
Oh, thank you for telling us.
Oh,
Thank you
li-
for letting us enjoy in your
It's
happiness.
amazing. And listen to this: the granddaughter held up a scan of her brother or sister. I was going to say as well. Would you want to know, Sinclair? Do you want to know, or would you rather be surprised, just out of interest?
Or is it son or daughter? Who's obviously pregnant? Oh, it's daughter. Sorry. Is it your daughter or daughter-in-law? I suppose is the question. And would she want to know?
Where are we? Love you, Mark and Kels. We love you too,
Aw,
Freon. Hello,
thank you.
Charlie. How are you doing? Oh, well done. 1,009 subscribers. You're climbing up.
Wow.
Oh, you're doing a live stream at 8. Well, I don't know how long we're going to go for as well, but we might clash over a little bit. But there you go. How you been anyway, Charlie? Yeah, all week, so it's okay, understandable. I can't help virtually for a sense of purpose of what to do. What snacks do you guys have with you? I'm Hungarian. Oh, that's what my brother says, that when he's hungry, he goes, I'm Hungarian. I said, what are you talking about? He goes, oh, are you hungry? Right, we have got not many today, actually. We've just been trying to Dubai style chocolate. Now,
are you talking about what we've got to eat today, or are you talking about what we're going to eat on
No,
Friday?
because normally we do snacks on Tuesday.
But
But we don't today.
No,
so
we don't have it. I've already eaten. I just ate now.
So normally we do bring something back for a Tuesday live. Unfortunately, just due to other circumstances, sometimes we don't get to go out in time.
Yeah.
It's one of those weird things, right? Because it's on a Tuesday. If I buy it on a Sunday, I can't buy anything that's really fresh, like buns or so, because by the time Tuesday comes, they're quite dry. So we try and get something like chocolate, which will last. But again, it's just making sure we go and get it. You do have some toffee for you there, though, don't you? We could try on the light. Kelly's toffee fee. She doesn't like anybody touching the toffee fee. So
you know what Mark does, right? He buys me stuff and then he says, "Oh, can I have some?"
Of course, sharing is caring. Please, I did.
But when I buy him stuff, I don't ask for it.
Yeah, but that's because you don't like it. It's not because you don't want the thing. That's different. That's different.
Then why buy fruit and stuff for your snacks and then eat mine?
Of course, that's what you do. That means I get to eat it and yours. That's the whole point. Where are we going to say? So leading healing. What have you been eating? What snacks have you got? Just in case you did miss it, we have mentioned it a couple of times. So apologies if it's come again. But we are going to be doing our live chats on Friday, but it will be our pajama party live chat. So bring your pajama party live chat. So we're doing a snacks. I don't know. I mostly have the time to. Holy smokes, Kelly broke the wine glass with those notes in the wine spilled like an opera. Sinclair said, it's Sinclair's daughter. Who finds out if it's a boy or girl at the next scan. Do you want to know, or do you want it as a surprise, Sinclair?
Well, they do a reveal party. I mean, that's all the rage. You know
I know it is.
Like a little reveal party. Ooh.
I mean, some of the ones are really straight. They'll have like a flare, and they'll pull the flare. And if it's blue, it's a boy. If it's red flare, it's a girl.
There was one that I saw the other day where they baked a cake. And then they put the frosting, pink or blue, within the cake, and it was a chocolate cake. And they were getting a glass, and then it wasn't that. And then they're getting a glass, and it's not that. They're getting another glass, it's not that. And they were going on for ages. And then the last one, she plunged it in, and then it was a reveal. But I felt like no, I didn't like that one. But there are other ones where they cut the cake, and then the color inside the cake tells you what the gender is. That one I don't mind. I quite like that one. And then there's one where they pop the balloon and then the confetti will tell you what the baby is, what the gender is.
There you go. So it'd be very interesting to call. There you go. If you did want to do a gender reveal party, there's some ideas. I don't know if your daughter wants to do that or whether you want to know, but just out of interest as well. But congratulations, that's amazing news. We are so happy for you.
Oh,
that's really
so
really
nice.
I know.
When the thing that I love about children, I usually love when they're like between 2 and sort of 6, right? Because they develop at that age. They kind of develop into their little characters. You see their imagination taking part. You see sort of like them learning new things. Obviously, from about 1 or just under 1, they start learning to walk and all of this type of stuff. But they're like now paying attention, and they're watching what you're doing and all of that. And it's just such a joy to see them sort of learning new things and doing new things. It's just lovely.
I'm just talking about food in general. Oh, okay. So it wasn't actually one particular snack. You are hungry. You are definitely hungry. What have you got on the agenda to have now? It's going to be coming up to lunchtime near you. Is that right? So what have you got planned? What you got? And what snacks are you going to be having?
No, I'm thinking somewhere else.
Yeah. So
I had a ham and toasted cheese sandwich when I got in. And then I had watermelon and yogurt. I had a cup of tea that Mark made me, and now I'm having some water.
There you go. So what is everybody's favorite go-to snack? What's the one snack you'll go to if you're really hungry? Now, what I mean to go to is one that doesn't take a lot of time to prepare. You just have it and just have it like that.
Mine's crisps.
I was going to say mine's bread. More is bread. I just cut myself a slice of bread.
And then once he finishes his, he eats mine. Mine is shop ball. So he'll eat his bread, and you could just make more. No, he'll then eat my bread.
No,
can I have the head of your bread?
Yeah, but you don't eat it. You don't eat the crust. He's making out like I'm doing something terrible. You were never eating them. Leading in, he said, "Have you seen our dog in the video?" Yes, I have. I've seen your dog in the lives. What's always funny, I always know when you're about to play. So when Leading Healing is about to play on the piano, I hear this in the background. Just a minute, and then you go off and let the dog out. But yes, I have seen your dog a few times. Very cute. Tincott said, "I would like to know," and daughter is having close family over to reveal. Oh, amazing. Oh, that's really, really good, Tincott.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Oh, I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference, or you don't mind? If you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, I think he's a girl dad anyway.
Oh, really?
I think he's a girl dad and a granddaughter. Yeah.
We will see. We will see. Tincott, you don't have to reveal, of course, if you don't want to say. But I was going to say, oh, that's incredible. So, go-to snack. Mine's bread. I don't know why. I've got this really bad habit now of just eating bread as snacks. I find it kind of fills up, but then, but not weird as it sounds. Not crisps, not chocolate. Although I have been caning this.
Mark will eat anything.
I'll eat anything that's there.
Yeah, he'll eat anything.
I'm a bit peckish. I think what it's just convenience. I want something that is just there, right there. Leading Healing said, personally, I mean, mostly, I don't understand why it matters. People just want to have answers, but I guess it can be interesting. Oh,
want answers for what?
When you say that, Leading Healing, are you talking about wanting the gender reveal for a baby, or are you talking about something else in general, just out of interest? Personally, I mean, mostly don't understand why it matters. That's what I'm assuming you're talking about, baby reveal, but I might be wrong.
I think people like to prepare, and they like to know, and they get excited, and then they can't wait, and all of that type of stuff, really.
Oh, the milestones he's talking about, and curiosity are good points. True. I think as well, doing curiosity thing, that's how you learn. That's how you expand. Definitely was something I've been learning doing these videos. Trying something different, something new can turn out to be really good. If it doesn't work again, you just ditch it. But then I guess that's through all of life. Absolutely. Experiment, just give it a try. Just think new things. It's definitely, this is one of the reasons why we like doing videos, because it kind of forces Kelly and I to try new things, try different things, stuff that we would never have done before.
I think I like sharing thoughts, sharing sort of helping people in the sense that, people might want. So a couple of people contacted me regarding like Avanti, because we stayed then, and one person had and she says, "Oh, I'm going next week," and she goes, "It's my first time." I said, "Listen, You're going to be in Orlando. You're going to have an amazing time. Trust me, it's going to be really good. And then she was asking about Avanti. She hadn't booked a hotel yet, and I was very honest, and I said, well, like Avanti did used to be good, but it's sort of like the customer service is lacking really, and it's gone a bit downhill a little bit. And I explained to her about the bed and how it gave Mark a bad back and gave me a bad back. But I said, all in all, it's a good economical. And if you're not going to spend any time in the room and you don't need to contact reception, then it's a really good hotel. You just go, you just enjoy, and you're not worried about the bed, especially if you're younger. Your back might not play up as much as ours do. We never, it never used to hurt our backs when we stayed there. It was only
No.
recently. So obviously, pre-pandemic, we were fine. And then we went back, and I even think when we went back the first time, our backs weren't so bad. Oh no, that is when we went back, and
Yeah. It's never been good. The bed has never been good.
And she said thank you for the, because I gave her a load of information. I told her about the buses and all of that type of stuff. She said thank you for the information. Her partner also may not like it because he may get a bad back. I don't think his back is too great. And she said she had read some things online with regards to the beds and bad backs and stuff like that. So she said she was going to give that one a miss. There was another one that she was looking at, but they're having refurbishment done, so she doesn't want to go there. But I did recommend to her there's a Hilton near the convention center. It's a little bit pricier, but you get free breakfast and you get free evening meal Monday to Thursday. And it's a really great hotel. The only thing is the pool's not that great. I mean, the pool's great, but the way that they've blocked it through the 4 blocks around the pool, you need to move around the pool to catch the sun. So that's the only thing that is not great at that hotel. But it's Homewood Suites. You get your living room, your bedroom. There's a laundry room you can go to. So I think that it's a really good option. This time in November, we stayed at a different hotel. We stayed at Florida's Resort. So you get a quick overview of the room, and the room's fantastic. So we really liked it.
We did indeed.
Yeah.
That's what I love about American hotels. They're so much larger.
Yeah.
Karina said, right, going back to food, her go-to snack depends on the weather, but ice cream during the hot months. Do you know what something, Karina? Ice cream in your freezer is dangerous.
My mum loves ice cream.
Dangerous. So do I.
So does mum.
What I try and do is I've got to be honest. I try and just have one pot in at any one time. If I had several, I would combine them all. Whatever it would be, it's dangerous having that in your house.
And the thing is if I had ice cream in there, he would also eat that. But where I know he's not going to eat rum raisin, I'll have rum raisin. I'm like, oh, but to be honest, I really love rum raisin.
Yeah, I know you do. But yeah, so definitely any specific flavors. And of course, you're blessed in the States because you've got such a wide variety of flavors.
And Malibu and pineapple. Ooh.
Yeah, which we don't get here. Leading Healing said, oh my God, I had an egg, lettuce, cheese sandwich for the first time in ages. Any good? And do you melt? Is it a hot one? So do you cook the egg? Well, obviously cook the egg, but do you have a fried egg and do you melt the cheese?
Melt my cheese.
You're falling asleep.
I am a little bit tired.
You were supposed to give me the. I set you up to melt my cheese.
I didn't realise you were setting me up. So the brain is not working. I worked hard today.
Where are we? Any good though, Leading Healing? Tell us. Any good? St. Cott said would edge towards a boy, but as long as they're healthy and excited for either, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Where's Alicia been? We haven't seen Alicia for a while. She does come on now and again.
She does come on now and again. I spoke to her a couple of days ago, actually. I did call her this morning. She was like, I've just woken up. I said, oh, sorry, I'll call you later.
Akil Ban has joined us. Hello. Have I pronounced that yet? Akil Ban. Yeah. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Nice to see you. We were just having a little chat about your go-to snacks. As long as it's vegan. Now you said egg. Egg is not vegan, nor is cheese. Well, you can get vegan cheese, but Beth, I think it was from HS. Is it HS?
Yeah.
Is it HS? Well, I'm not sure who you meant there, leading here. You said Beth. I think it was from HS Days. What was HS Days? I'm not sure. What was HS Days? You'll have to
You'll have
expand.
to expand a bit on that.
So, Karina, how is the Jackson? Did you take him on this little walk today? I always like to hear little stories of the Jackson, see how he's getting on as well. And I know sometimes you take him on your little walk. You take us on the walk with you. So, hopefully, one day that could be a actual. We'll just stand on the side of you and just talk your ear off.
So yes, so have a look out on MK Vacays. I've put up some shorts, but I've put them up on both channels, so you can catch up with that. If not, you can catch us on TikTok, and I've put the same. I try to put the same shorts on all the platforms, but sometimes if they are of a certain length, it doesn't take it as a short on the channel. So I think it has to be under a certain. But I thought it was up to 10 minutes, but maybe I'm just thinking about TikTok. That it's
No, I
up
think
to
I'm
10
going to
minutes.
take TikTok.
Yeah.
I think it's a minute for.
No, it can be over a minute for YouTube.
Okay.
It can only be a minute if you want to add music.
Right, Leading Healing said rum ice cream minus the raisins, and I'm in. Plus some Hawaiian pizza, your favorite. Kelly hates pineapple on pizza. Absolutely, it detests it. My brother loves it.
I will tell you here and now. I'm sure the Italians aren't fond of it.
I might put.
Sure, the Italians aren't fond of pineapple on a pizza.
It was. Oh, sorry. This was a leftover, a huge sandwich, 2 big sides of lunch the other day. Seeing you up either way, melted or setting you up. When I said setting her up, I mean that
to say my slogan, which is melt my cheese.
A cue. Think of it as a cue. That was a cue to say it. Karina said, "Oh yes, we went for a fun walk and met 2 new humans who showed us their garden. And we for some reason friends, which are expensive here from their tree.
Oh really?
Oh, amazing!
Why are lemons expensive? Do you know what I was watching? What is it? Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And you know when what's her name was married to David Foster? I forget. She's an ex-model. She's the mother of Gigi and what's her name? Hadid.
Gigi Hadid. Yeah, the
Gigi
model.
Hadid. She also has a sister. I forget the sister's name. Anyway,
Sister Hadid.
Yeah. The mother of Gigi was married to David Foster, and she really believed in lemons and all of this. And they had a house. House was beautiful, and there were lemon trees everywhere. And she would go and pick the lemons from her tree and all of this. But I didn't realize that lemons were expensive in the States.
Well, do you know what, Karina? You'll probably find that when you come to Europe, you'll probably notice that some things are much cheaper in the States, but a lot of things are very expensive where you guys are. I mean, I was gobsmacked at the price of coffee in the States. I'm talking about the bags of coffee. They're so much cheaper here. I was actually gobsmacked by it. I know I've spoiled that again, but I would never order pineapple pizza in Italy. No, I was going to say. No. Do you think they would kick you out of the country?
I don't think they would even have that in Italy. Probably some random shop was catering to the tourists.
You could be really obnoxious, couldn't you? It says we're disconnected. Hopefully it's going to come back. Successfully connected. Here we go. Where are we? Leaning Heaney said, "Oh, I meant to be asking about Sheila. Oh, Sheila Bear, not Leisha.
Right, Sheila Bear.
Sheila Bear. Sheila is she comes on at time, so she may be on, she may not. I don't think she will be today, but she may be on Friday. No, but you're vegan, it's okay. We don't have to get into deep. I understand the reasons. No, so I'm not vegan, I'm pescatarian.
Yeah.
But
Liam is vegan.
Liam's vegan and Sheila is vegan.
Yeah.
They sell them for $1. That's not $1 each for lemons. That is expensive because it's about half that price here in the UK. But
it's not 50p for a lemon.
It is.
Is it?
Round about. Kelly buys about a bag of about 6 of them. Kelly doesn't, because Kelly's not paying for it. She just puts it in the cart and then gives me the thing.
When have you ever bought Marks and Spencer's lemons?
No, you. That's what I'm saying.
I buy them, not you. Kenny doesn't have to pay for them.
So how much do you pay for your lemons?
I don't know how much I pay for my lemons. I see something and I put it in the basket. I don't look at the prices of things.
That could be like £40, and you just go, yeah.
So my mum has always said this about me. She goes, Kelly, she never looks at that. It's not that I don't look at the price.
You don't look at the price.
So there are okay. Oh,
let me just give you an example. So I'll go. The local shop will sell. I don't want to sound like an old man, but they'll sell small juices at like £4. So you pay a premium because it's a local shop. Kelly goes, get me some of those. I said, I'm not paying this because if I just walk down the way for £3, I can get double the size.
Yeah, but you're never walking down the way.
But this one, because she's not paying for it, it's like, yeah, you just buy hundreds of them.
Yeah, but you're saying I'm not paying. I'm not thinking. I go shopping all the time. So I bought a load of stuff yesterday, right? And I put it in the fridge. I don't even know what I bought. I bought yogurt. I bought some melon. I bought belly pork. I bought mac and cheese. I bought dauphinoise potatoes. I bought a steak and all of this stuff. But the only thing that I looked at the price at, to be fair, there's only one thing I looked at the price at, and that was the organic ribeye steak. That's the only, and it was £10. And I thought, oh, that's a good deal, and I just chucked it in my basket. But the rest of the stuff, no, I didn't look at the price. I just put it in the basket. But I don't always look at the price of something, and that goes with anybody. But my mum does say that about me. Yeah, I don't always look at the prices of stuff.
Karina, that is so true. That is so true. It's sad because the healthy foods are the most expensive, and the cheaper foods are those that kill you over time.
Yeah, they do.
Ultra processed foods are really bad for you over time.
Yes, they are.
It's fine once in a while, but if you have them constantly over long periods of time, that's absolutely true. And I think, because the thing is, Karina, you do really try to look after yourself, because I can tell that from the supermarkets you're going to, Trader Joe's, and
I think in LA and California and places like that, it tends to be the theme, right? That you try to do the exercise, you try to get healthy, you try to do all of this stuff, because I think that is the mindset there. And I think over here, while we don't have that mindset, we do sort of like pay attention to, especially if you're of an older age, you probably, like my mum would cook from scratch, or, you know, my grandparents would have cooked from scratch and stuff like that. So I would have eaten food, and Mark's family as well, you know, they would have cooked from scratch. There wouldn't have been all of this process that. But now, because we're working longer days, so gone is the time when you might have done, you know, like a shorter day. We're now doing longer days. There's not enough time to cook. There's not enough time to do all of these things. Mark's different because he works from home. But when I get home, I'm like, oh, I can shove some toast, or Mark might say, oh, can I make you something? And I'll say, yeah, a bacon toasted sandwich or something very simple, because I don't have time to sit here and cook a meal to be able to eat late and all of that type of stuff. So it's just very tricky in this day and age to try to be able to, if you have a full-time job, to try to, and now it's not even a case of one person can stay at home and one person go to work or whatever, like one person not work on, because to own a property, you both have to work. You both have to work. Well, one of you can't work these days. It's because the house prices are ridiculously expensive.
It depends where you are. I feel like another one was floating around life with Said the Eating Healing and giving us lemons, but in a good way. Sheila Beer, not bear, or even wine. She may be deciding to give vegan Hawaiian pizzas a try. I wonder if you can.
She doesn't like pizza,
regardless. No, she doesn't like pizza. That is true.
She does not like pizza.
Oh, I thought you were vegan a few weeks ago. I but mostly vegan. So I do eat even vegan food. I do eat it. But
yeah, but you will try it, because like when we went to Yautja
and Dishoom, it was all vegan.
Yeah.
I hope that means you don't eat fish, because fish are I love fish.
Oh, Mark's a real big fish eater.
I love fish. That's the only meat I can't give up is fish.
Yeah, because monkfish. Oh, monkfish is very nice.
True, Karina says, Leading Healing. I like to say things in the world are messed up for the next generation.
Yeah.
Will hopefully fix. Leading, we need to start fixing it now. Karina, this is so true. It's not fair to leave it to the other generation in a mess.
Yeah.
Leading Healy said, who wouldn't order Italian pizza in Hawaii? I forgot where it actually originated. No, that's true. Hawaiian pizza with the pineapple.
It's probably in Hawaii. You can order that, and they're not going to look down on that. But if you go into an Italian restaurant, I'm sure they're going to look at you in shock and horror.
Karina's right. It takes loads of planning for meals. Dishoom, I wish they were here. Karina, did you eat in Dishoom?
Dishoom is really nice. It is really nice. They do some really nice lamb samosas. Really reminds me of the way that my granddad used to make samosas. They do these lamb chops, which I really want to try. So when we go there next time, whenever that is, I really want to try. Those. Do you know what? At work today, there's so many people that are sick. And I'm just like, oh my God, like they're probably like coughing and all of these.
God, just stay away.
I just stay away. I'm just like I'm washing my hands every 5 minutes and all of this type of stuff. But it's crazy. It's crazy the amount of people that are sick. But it's also strange that they're sick now and not so much sick earlier, kind of thing. You know, like in sort of like October, November, December.
Yeah.
But it's now February. And people are getting sick. I think that is quite.
It is flu season.
I'm not saying it's flu season, but it's just kind of late in the day.
Leading Healing said, so Mark, do you make manuals? Manuals? Like instruction manuals? No, I don't make manuals. Or did you mean something else? Karina said, in Hawaii, you can have Hawaiian pulled pork with grilled pineapple and a white sauce. Now, you say that when we did Epcot, you enjoyed the Hawaiian section. You had everything in it.
Yeah, I did. They did a spam. I can't remember if it had pineapple in it. But I did have the spam. I liked everything. I'm just a bit funny, you know, like sweet and sour, you know, whatever, chicken, pork, or whatever. I'm not a lover of the pineapple in it and stuff like that. I enjoy pineapple. I especially enjoy the pineapple that you get in Mauritius. The one here is too acidic. So wherever they bring it in from and freeze or whatever it is that they do, it cuts my tongue and it makes it it's too acidic for me. So I don't tend to eat it here unless if I do a pineapple upside down cake. If I do a pineapple upside down cake or pina colada cake, I'll gladly eat the pineapple. But when I tend to eat sort of like more fresh pineapple, it tends to cut my tongue. Except for the one in Mauritius. The one in Mauritius I can gladly eat, and they cut it and you can eat the middle and everything. Is lovely. lovely.
He was joking about the pizza. I just made myself hungry, said Karina. Karina, do you know what? When I'm editing food videos, I often go and get snacks because I'll be editing. I'll go, that food. So I think, that's good sign. That's good. So hopefully people will like this as well. But yeah, when you talk about food and then edit things on food, it makes you really hungry. Leading Healing said, how disappointing, Mark. Lol. What does pescatarian mean again? I don't hear it mentioned often.
It's when somebody who is a vegetarian but eats fish. And so a vegetarian person who eats fish is called a pescatarian. So a vegetarian will be someone who only eat everything but not meat. So a vegetarian as it sounds, but a pescatarian is a vegetarian but does eat fish. So they are a pescatarian, not a vegetarian.
Yes, well put. Karina said there's a measles outbreak in the US. Thank you, people who refuse to do immunizations. Oh wow. This is the thing as well. I mean, I don't want to get political, but there was obviously a certain political figure that did mention about the effects on immunizations, and I think that's put some people off. I may be wrong, Karina. I won't get political on the channel, but I think that may have also contributed to it as well with that information. So
also there's a lot of scary things because it's not like when we were growing up and you got you had your vaccines and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden they're wanting to change this or change that or add this and add that. And you just don't know what they're adding to it and stuff. So I can understand why some people are worried. It would just be nice if there was something very comprehensive that you could understand. So, like the difference of going to Trader Joe's than if you went to some other supermarket. It would be nice if you could say, okay, this is what you're getting and this is compared to if you went here, this is what you're getting, kind of thing. It would be nice if there was something that was more comprehensive.
So technically, I'm vegetarian and I eat everything. We will email regarding politics. Yes, it is. Yes, we shall. I'll be happy to do that. I do want to be let into your country though, so I will, just in case I'm being monitored. But
Yeah.
yes, yes, we will definitely. I will definitely look forward to it. I do read up a lot on American politics.
Yes, he does.
So I am very fascinated about your.
But also, my mum loves talking politics as well. She's always talking politics with Mark. I'm not really that into it. I think the world's depressing as it is. And so I only briefly hear something and then I might mention something to Mark. And then Mark will be like, oh, but Mark will get really into it and tell me what happened in, 1883, which brought about whatever. And I'm like, oh no, that's too much.
Yeah, Kenny's just not interested. But do you know, there are times, I've got to be honest, I'll be watching something happen in the States. I thought, oh, I wonder what Karina thinks of that. And I thought, I can't ask you on the live because we try to avoid politics on the channel, only because, like I said, it's not everybody's bag. And
it's not everyone's bag, and everyone's political view is different,
yeah,
just like religion and all of that. So it's not the greatest of subjects, and I think it's an acquired interest. So not everyone on the channel is going to want to talk about this, that, and the other. And so I just feel, like wine, it's an acquired taste. So you kind of need to make subjects broader that everybody can join in and everybody is interested in, kind of thing. Although there are a lot of people, but I feel like, yeah, it's just one of those subjects where you can just say something and the other person's going to take it like.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, this is one of the things I have been asked when we're in the States. They go, "Oh, what's your opinion on this?
Yeah,
like, what do you think of Donald Trump? What do you think of this?" What do you think
of Prince Andrew? What do you think of Charles? What do you think of blah, blah, blah?
I always say the same thing, which is, it's not for me to intrude on American political matters. That's what I say. That's my standard go-to line. But it's just that because I have no idea what the person's political stance is, so I've got to be very careful what I say.
Yeah, you don't.
The hard part of trying to ignore politics at times to stay safe, absolutely. If you think about it, other than when you vote, there's very little you can actually do to actually influence it. You've just got to, and also as well, politics kind of gets cyclical, really. So one party comes in, people then they stay in for a period of time, people get sick of it, and then they change, and that's what tends to happen.
The other day, I couldn't even remember who our prime minister was.
Oh God,
that's how I knew who it wasn't, and I was just like, who the hell is our prime minister these days?
That is bad.
Because I don't want to think about all the negative things that come along with that thought process. So it's not important enough for me to think about, oh yeah, it's blah blah blah, and when a party comes into power, it's always, oh yeah, we're cleaning up after the previous party and all of this, and so they come out of all these policies and they come out of all of this stuff, and I'm just thinking, but we really have no say. We really have no say in how certain things are being run, and that's the reality. It's the reality.
Email me. I'm always happy to discuss. I will do that at one point. Absolutely. I don't even know who your PM is currently. So the Prime Minister is a guy called Keir Starmer. That's who he's a former barrister. So that is the current PM, although he's very deeply unpopular here. So
all of them are deeply unpopular.
No. This is one of the most unpopular if you go by polls. He's very, very unpopular at the moment.
Yeah, but they're all unpopular. I mean, Boris, Cameron. What's the other?
There's too many to mention. Let's not go in there, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
So anyway, there. So, guys, with that being said, we've gone past 8 o'clock. So we will do our longer live on Friday. So I think we will leave the live there. But thank you.
Thank you for all the likes, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys for so much for joining in. And just as a reminder, on Friday, we will be doing our pajama party. That means you can wear your pajamas in the background And make sure you guys have plenty of snacks. We want you to join in with the snacks. That's going to be the thing.
Hola, hola, yeah. Hola, hola, yeah. Because it ain't no type of hype, baby. If you know, you know. But it ain't going to be a pajama party, just saying.
No, it's not that type of party. So it will just be, like I said, just relax. We can have a good discussion on anything you like as well. We will be bringing our little snacks. We must remember to get those.
Yes.
I definitely want to get some popcorn. And that's what we will be doing. Have a fantastic week, everyone. Stay safe and see you at the jammy party. Yes, indeed. So as Karina says, have a wonderful week, guys. Do look after yourselves. Do take care. Don't forget, Kelly's got your video on Wednesday?
Video tomorrow on MK Vacays. Head on over, check out the post. I put a post on here and I put a post on MK Vacays. Go check out the video. It's our travel day. So I hope you enjoy it. And we do a couple of things that are different this time.
There you go. Until then, guys, do look after yourselves. Do take care. We will really look forward to seeing you on Friday. And then don't forget,
melt my cheese.
You know it, guys. We will see you on Friday. Bye for now.
Bye for now.